I do this on a day that my throat is extremely sore. I sound like I'm going through puberty. This was a bad idea. Before the video starts, I would like to point out this is a satire. Blood Brothers is one of my favorite small anime series. Actually, here's a list of my top 5 series. See. I hope once I see more series, the list will change and, grow over time, but I still love all these. Having said that, I'm about to blow your mind. Let's do this. This is Blood Bros, the remake of Mario Bros. In the pilot, we made our two young heroes, stereotypical sibling 1, and edgy McEdster. McEdster pins his weaker sibling to the ground, about to let his cannibal instincts take over. Stereo reminds Edgy that he still has lean meat on his bones, and Edgy only likes tender meat. After their squabble, they go fetch some roadkill because a pup that small couldn't actually catch that bird alive, and send the offering back to their queen. The queen tells them they should be lucky they found some meat for this time, otherwise she would have killed them. Little does she know Edgy has been poisoning her food, slowly letting her bleed to death. The next day it was revealed that the venom had finally done its work, allowing Stereo and Edgy to escape. Episode 2, we see our little murderers traveling across a barren wasteland. Edgy is trying to direct them to a place of little population so no one can hear him eat Stereo, but his little sibling is too loud to let him think. The audience watches a flashback revealing their father was the devil himself. No, literally the actual devil. He wanted his sons to follow in his footsteps. He hated Stereo the worst, but Stereo was just too dumb to understand, and at least Edgy actually murdered the souls of the innocent for him. Back in the present day, Edgy's appetite is becoming a problem, so they head down to the river to load up on some shrimp to satisfy his hunger. Stereo lives for another day. We watch another flashback where Satan leaves his family to go somewhere. It never specifies if the devil ever actually brought anything back, so more likely he was out with his friends by the nearby brewery. The episode ends with Edgy and Stereo finding the promised land. Wyoming. Next episode, our heroes have begun to go through hormonal changes. They also have changed their names. Stereo decided to be referred as Luke Skywalker, and McEdster renames himself to Edgy Mike Joseph. I swear this guy is in every series. It's so annoying. I'm never going to cast him. Whoops. On the way to a trip to Yellowstone for some brotherly bonding, Edgy Mike Joseph's ex showed up. She's still salty for him trying to eat her that one time. Luke also gets mad, realizing that Mike hasn't controlled his Hannibal instincts, and so they both beat him up. Back at the hospital, Edgy Mike finally attains his tattoos and backstory scars. Luke is only there to pay for the medical insurance so he doesn't get arrested. Because of a low economy, Luke must help his brother learn to deal with his new ailments by himself without the guidance of someone who is actually qualified. Episode 4, Edgy Mike Joseph and Luke try to hitch a ride to get to their other side of the road like chickens. Why, you ask? Because the plot is over there, silly! While strolling along, they are stopped by a political candidate for this year's election, Hillary Clinton. She wants to use Edgy Mike for her new ad because his injuries make him a minority. Edgy Mike Joseph is not pleased, but goes along anyways because she said she would pay him. When they get to her base, they meet her campaign team. Jaws, a stoner from Colorado. Dagger, aka Data from Star Trek because she has no emotions, and dun dun dun, the devil himself. Edgy Mike Joseph literally can't deal and quits the ad. Hillary is mad, so she sends her 2 Secret Service men, Stoner and Data, after the brothers. Next episode, Edgy Mike Joseph finally faces his fears and confronts Data. This cold, emotionless piece of metal is no match for Mike Joseph's voice acting skills, and Data is eaten by Edgy, his cannibal instincts finally reawoken. Hillary continues to stalk Edgy Mike Joseph, telling him over and over to be in her ad, but he's not buying at it. We receive another flashback where the devil leaves his family to go be roomies with other series baddies, but clearly got kicked out a long time ago. It is now time for Edgy Mike Joseph to take on the demon himself. In the final episode, Edgy Mike Joseph has done it. He has slayed the devil. He ascends into his highest voice acting form. Meanwhile, Luke has been training to become a Jedi Master to take down his own brother. Unfortunately, he is caught by one of Hillary's traps and is held hostage for ransom. But with his newfound voice acting skills, Edgy Mike Joseph set Luke free, and they both try to head north for Canada. Then, no! Hillary's secret police kill off Edgy Mike Joseph. Luke runs far, far away and never returns. He goes up to Canada to train the new Jedi for the 7th Star Wars movie. The end. What did we learn today, kids? And if you made it this far, you can request other series for me to do this. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these, but if you guys like them, I'll do more of them. So you can just comment below what series you want me to do. Right? Okay, we're good. Okay, see you later. See you next time. Don't do drugs.